A lot of people, it's funny, a lot of the people like Constitution Man says, you can't do that, you can't do that. So let me see, Daniel Webster did it, Bouvier did it, Black's Law Dictionary folks did it, the Ghana people did it, those are people who were the editors of Black's, and that just happens to be my mom's maiden name, it's Ghana, and they wrote all the Black's Law Dictionary, so that's pretty funny. I said, they all did. I said, so don't tell me that I can't make my dictionary by sourcing all these other dictionaries and all the etymologies of the word, and don't tell me that I can't make it read the way I want it to read. I said, don't tell me that, because I'm going to move my claim and my words in court. This is my turn in the sun. This is my turn on planet Earth. I'm not bound by somebody else's beliefs that lived 100, 200 years ago. This is my turn to make the law. This is my turn to say what is right or wrong. They had their turn to define what was right or wrong. Now it's my turn. Now somebody else is going to have to come forth and say that my belief is a bad belief. And if he tries to say, well, that's what the Bible says from what Moses did, and it's like, wait a second, the guy who wrote the story of Moses lived 650 years after Moses lived. So are you trying to tell me that that man knows exactly what happened to Moses? He's not first-hand witness to it. He lived 650 years after the fact. It's like me trying, in 650 years from now, trying to explain what George Washington did. Are you kidding me? You think my great-great-grand is going to know what George Washington actually did? Or are they just going to be guessing what he did? So like I said, look, it's nice stories. It's beautiful law. It's nice reading. But you know what? This is my turn to live on planet Earth. I really have so many minutes and so many seconds. This is how I choose to live. This is my wish. This is my belief. This is my government. My government is how I determine to steer my mind and my body and my free will. I'm not bound by a piece of paper. That Constitution is two-dimensional. It has nothing to do with me. It does not bind me. It does not bound me. What it does, it bounds the fictional entities in the government. It does not bind me, the man. So if you want to be a United States citizen, it will sure bind you. Of course it does. You're subject to its control because you accepted the terms and the conditions of that contract. And if you decide to be bound by a piece of paper, well, God bless you. I just choose not to.
Right.
It's not a bad document, but it doesn't have nothing to do with me. Who they decide who's going to be the chief executive officer of that, of that entity. It's got nothing. I couldn't care less who's the president of Coca-Cola. What does that have to do with me? He has no right. He has no rights to tell me what to do. So like I said, unless you're a subject of that, president of Coca-Cola, like if I'm their employee, well, then of course he can tell me what I can and cannot do and when I can and cannot enter that building. Of course he can tell me what I must do to be in full compliance with the terms and conditions that he sets forth. That's fine, but that's not me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty simple. Like I said, this stuff is so simple, it's scary. And like I said, I sent somebody a link for Lysander Spooner. Yeah, have you folks ever listened to Lysander Spooner?
Yeah, a little